Billionaires and millionaires decide to relocate either their business to Puerto Rico or move to Puerto Rico because they understand the tax game better than anybody else. So why millionaires and even billionaires relocate to Puerto Rico? The main reason for that is called tax arbitrage. They get to understand how the tax game works, how the business works, and how investments do work. And they decide to relocate their business to a jurisdiction with the lowest taxes possible without interfering the way they conduct business or make investments. So the way they get to do that is they set up operations in Puerto Rico. They service their clients in Puerto Rico. Clients and businesses like professional services, marketing, media, technology, you name it. As long as your clients, your customers are outside of Puerto Rico, you get to export what's called service to your clients outside of Puerto Rico, US or globally. Once you get to do that, you could qualify for a 4% tax rate for the duration of the tax decree that guarantees you a 4% tax rate. Once they understand that while you are a bona fide resident of Puerto Rico, your investments are subject to what's called a capital gain tax rate. Now, in the US, as well as in Puerto Rico, the rates for capital gains could be either short-term or long-term. Long-term are gonna be lowest tax rate, which is 20% tax plus state. But at a short term, it'll be what your ordinary rate is. Now, millionaires understand that and they decide to relocate to Puerto Rico, become a bona fide resident of Puerto Rico. And once they do that, they qualify for a 4% tax rate. So instead of paying millions and millions of dollars in taxes, they only pay thousands and potentially hundreds of thousands of dollars in taxes while saving millions and millions year in and year out. They get to reinvest that money into further investments or into their business. So that's why